We have Semple here. Yeah. We have Mr. IronMan himself, Shal Marshall here. We have Alana here. Yeah. I'm Kyle. This is Duty Free TV, the layover. Give thanks.
Hey, hey, hey! Party mash up again. Hey, hey! Girl them.
So yo, last night we went to was it Palm Palace?
Yeah.
We went to Palm Palace last night and I pull up and it's about 300 people outside. Zin? Yeah. This man reached, what time reach? 115?
It was like, yeah.
Like 115, right?
No, man. We was there before.
Before
yeah.
that?
We was there like 1.
It was 1 o'clock?
Yeah.
1 o'clock. So when we pull up first, I said, I say, beer people. But simple, I'm gonna tell you, it says beer people, people outside. Yeah. But inside, them have one door, and them take the second door and open that. Wow. I expand the thing. Yeah. See? Yeah. First time I ever see it at Palm Palace. Yeah. Beer coolie people. Sorry. When we Jamaicans.
I'll take my phone and Nah, but that's what.
When we Jamaicans say coolie mean India.
I know.
In Trinidad, what them say? Douglas.
Well, East Indian. Or just Indian, yeah. But East Indian.
Yeah. Mummy, I'm sorry. Yeah. Jamaica, I'm sorry. But no, it's real people. So this man pull up, go inside. We make a trek through a kitchen, go inside. See? By the time we reach right where the entrance supposed to be, a fella run up on him. Yo, my friend want it. Yo, my friend love you. My friend that guy that love you. Yo, I'ma say, yo, dog.
Easy.
I'm gonna fuck on the man. I say, yo, brother. I say, brother, just come in, like, give him a second. Yeah. So, I see him the first time. Man go in, shall go in and make an area. Liquor come, everybody a bill, vibes nice. Couple minutes pass. I was like, alright, stage time now, and Shal ready to go up on stage. Mike had do some fuckery. Yeah. And it looked like said the same brother spot Shal on the corner waiting for go up. Did the man not run down upon Shal a second time, dog? With the same phone thing. I'm look upon it and I say to myself, say, yo, Shal at this point either really a nice person, really motivated for the soca music, really love the people, or just love the money. Yeah. Because the level of patience, dog. Yeah. Literally the man come one time, pause, a second time, pause. And then the third time I said to him, say, alright brother, now I'm forward about 4 girl. I'm gonna say, oh, this dude is legit. This dude is a Josie, but actually legit. So bring him through and think. This is now end of the night. But with that being said, my question, and I had asked you briefly last night, why are you doing this? Because you have radio. Yeah. So why are you doing this?
Because I love it. Actually, I started singing soca because, alright, we would be a song, I was a part of a song system at first, so I was the MC. Right?
Which sound system?
One of the biggest. Yeah, one of the biggest song systems out of Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah. What is the name? What name?
Jugglers Sound System.
Oh, Jugglers is that Trinidad song?
Yeah.
I never know that.
Yeah, I think Barry, you know people doing that now, like men linking up and teaming up, and so like you'll have a Jugglers in some other part of the world doing their thing. Yeah. So you give them the dubs and wherever, and they will represent you.
They'll fly the flag.
Yeah, for you basically, right? For the song system. But back in the day, it was just us as Jugglers. Right, they had other song systems as well, very popular. Alright, and we would run Trinidad for 9 months out of the year. You understand? And the other 3 months is Carnival. But we used to get sidelined because Carnival now was all about the bands and the soca artists. So, but what happened is that we started to get heavier into the Carnival. So in between bands, we would play, like the song systems would play. Okay. Obviously we play in soca. You know, because it's kind of one season.
Time.
Yeah.
But the rest of the time is...
Yeah, we'll mix it up. Okay. You understand? So what happened is that it's just me wanting to be on the stage all the time now because I'll be off of the stage watching the soca artists, watching the bands play, that kind of thing, whoever running on, who coming off, who just making a feature on the band stage. And I was like, yo, I want to do that. You know, that kind of way. And then
what age were you at this time?
Early 20s.
Okay.
Yeah, because we started off the sound system movement basically 16 because it was out of college, right? So it was a group of us, some from QRC, some from Trinity, St. Anthony's, and we had like a promotional outfit first. Then it transformed or it went into a sound system vibe. So you had to have a sound system to back your promotion kind of thing.
So then fast forward a couple years now, how radio dropped in?
Right, well we actually got a job on the radio. It was somebody like...
So Jugglers got a job or just Shal
Jugglers got us, because I wasn't even on radio yet, I was working at the bank.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we had another guy called Truth. He was the lead MC.
Rest in
Pause.
peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, he passed away.
Who's that?
Truth.
Truth.
That's a big.
Yeah.
So about
Jamaican
to
truck
make-
man.
One of the
I was about to make
pioneers.
a
Yeah.
fuck
Definitely.
Nah.
Rest in peace.
Nah, but
Yeah.
so that's how the vibe started now. So yeah, I was just always hungry for the stage, and cause I like interacting with the audience now. So, and it was a thing where they had a studio downstairs at the radio station. So we would be down there, and then the soca artists now will come in and use us as a reference. You know, like, you know, yo, hear this, listen to this.
What you think?
What you think?
Okay.
Kind of thing.
Would they feed your music to from the standpoint of, yo, play this for me? Cause it's a big thing in Jamaica.
Oh nah.
No?
Yeah, I know payola is a thing, but nah, we weren't encouraged to do that.
Okay.
You know that kind of way? Yeah. Actually, the other time where they run a program, they run a kind of sting operation to see if anybody was conducting that kind of situation.
Or like if the man
Yeah, and men get pull up for it. Well, whoever was caught doing it. Okay. You know that kind of way? So, but yeah, but it was a kind of thing where, so we'd be there in the station, and you know, and after a while you start to contribute, because remember, naturally we were younger than most of the artists then, so they kind of use us to kind of figure out, all right, what the young people into, what going on. Remember back in them days, social media wasn't that heavy, so it's not like you could just flick your phone and see what's going on. Yeah, and know what's going on now. It wasn't like that.
Yeah.
So if you touring, and then back in the day, it's different. Like I have a flight in a couple hours, right? But we're doing this now. I have a flight in a couple hours. Back in the day, a soca artist would leave the country and like do 6 months abroad. So they would go to the States and go back and forth from the whoever states, cities in the States. Then they go hit Toronto, then go back to the States, that kind of thing. Come back home, spend a month or 2 months, according to if you're that hot. You know, if you're saying something, and then they go out again. You know, it's not like nowhere you just come off for a weekend, you're back home.
So the DJ
Weekend back home.
The DJ at that time literally control
Yeah.
the scene.
Yeah.
Well,
we were like the gateway. We was like the
gatekeepers.
Yeah.
So then fast forward. Then you say, yo, I'm on the radio. Now I want to become an artist.
Well, it was a challenge. It was a challenge back in the day because one, I did not find myself back then.
What do you mean by find yourself?
Like when you start doing something, right? Like when I mean, as in, alright, you're in entertainment and I'm an MC, but the artist thing was never in the equation. So it's just like anything else now. You do it, more you do it, the better you get at it, especially if you really love it now, if you really want it.
Yeah.
You understand? If you really want it, you get better at it, that kind of thing.
Yo, pause real quick. Yeah. Why are you studying me pouring this?
What are you doing,
Yo,
sir?
Bro.
Hold on, quick part. Yo,
Just
I
tell
never
me
had
that
this
the
before.
coffee then.
No, it's not.
Serious.
This is a half hot coffee, or half hot chocolate, half
Nah,
coffee
I just
with a
meant
peppermint
that
tea.
you
Man.
just
Wow.
adding the
With
alcohol
Eldorado?
into the
And-
into the mixes. Why it was just so
No?
He's around.
I just so confused.
All that vice.
No?
Bro.
Well, I never.
No,
Okay.
never.
It tastes good.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
So where was I? I can't remember.
I throw you off that one.
Yeah.
Sorry. No. So you were saying that.
Huh?
Finding yourself.
Yeah.
Right. So it was that kind of thing. So I mean, eventually I got better at that kind of thing. But I used to get like a lot of flack in the past because it's like, yo, you on the radio, say about the fair advantage kind of thing.
As in for push your own or something.
Yeah, you understand. But then it's like, yo, you could do what you want, real talk. If your music not good, it's not good.
Period.
Yeah, period. You could.
Yo, is Trinidad that bad though? Are they big critiques of
What?
the music? Like
What?
people literally sit down and
I
say,
know.
I
In the early,
Everybody like
I would
it.
say in the earlys it was tough for DJs especially.
Yeah.
coming
transfer,
on
to
to
make
sing,
that transition.
yeah, to sing soca.
And watch me, I wasn't the one who started it. I tell people like Chinese Laundry,
Yeah.
who is the owner of the radio station I work for.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was actually one of the first
yeah.
people to kind of do that kind of thing, especially in my time.
Yeah.
Right then, Doggy Slaughter came
yeah.
along. Then myself,
Yeah.
even Hoppy, you know,
Yeah.
Hoppy and all
Oh,
started
yeah.
singing.
tried
Yeah,
it.
because I mean, yo, it's your right, you know.
Yeah.
Who am I to tell anybody that they can't contribute?
Yeah.
But is it the people accept?
Yeah.
So who are the people there? Like, is it your own peers, like the own musical or artist peers that are saying, yo, I don't like this man because he's a radio man. And
Yeah, it was like that. Yeah.
artist thing.
At first, it was the industry people pushing that energy. So, artists, announcers, DJ, whoever, like, yo, boy, yo, man, da 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 da. But then, when they recognize a couple years ago, from time,
Yeah.
because people catch on, like, all right, somebody 5 years ago might have said, yeah, all right, let's Shal through the gate. But then it could have been somebody this year saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Even back then, they were still like, I know. You know, but now I think most of the critics all from back. You know, because they realize.
I think you proved
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah. You know that kind of way?
Yeah, prove
So-
yourself for sure.
This is the breakout.
That was my struggle. That was my struggle getting in.
Yeah.
Did this year make you, or was this year the breakout year for you, essentially? Because I have my own opinion, but
Yeah.
what was this year for you?
I would say Galfam,
There was a song before that. Like the first time I ever heard about it.
yeah, first time I ever heard
That video?
breakthrough. He talking about that now, but if you're talking about real breakthrough,
Galfam was bad.
it would be this year. Because meaning, like some people don't even realize, like the soca audience back then, it's not the soca audience now, obviously.
Yeah.
There's a new,
Yeah.
you understand, a new wave. It have a new set of people that listening to soca now.
Yeah.
From like, look at where we are right now in Toronto.
Yeah.
Like Canada is a mecca
Yeah.
for soca.
Arguably, or
Like, no. You know,
arguably no more?
No.
Nova Scotia.
That's
playing
factual. Bro, let me tell you something.
that's true. Soca play every week.
Every week.
There's a fair-
Every week.
Yeah, that's true.
And you will talk to people, like you will interact. Alright, like look, just last night, I was looking out in the audience, and alright, you see, yeah, Guyanese, it was heavily Guyanese and Trini, right?
Trinidad. But
But
then there's
you see some Canadians, right, and it's Jamaicans, right, and then you're seeing some Canadians in the mix, you know, Caucasian people in the mix,
Yeah.
and you're like,
With that Trinity flag.
yeah, and you're like, actually, my partner gave me a rag. I asked for a rag, right? And so he gave me a Trini bandana. So I didn't know with the bandana, and as I hold it up,
Somebody take it. Yeah, I saw that.
lady,
I saw that.
go on, she go over the flag.
Yeah, but you know I'm those Semple can't really talk about nothing about last night. Yo,
Yeah, knock out. Yeah. Fire. No, but you understand, and they are Canadian. They don't have no relatives or anybody. They have no connection to the Caribbean. Their connection to the Caribbean is the music.
Yeah.
You understand? So that is where soca is right now. That is where the music. And I mean, it was always like that back in the day too, eh? Because if you think about Kitchener and them, and yeah, they were
always
in England.
traveling.
Yeah, they were always traveling, that kind of thing. But it's something where it's an amazing thing, you know, to know that you could have a show and where you would normally do it in like them big venues like the Rebel and them kind of venues where you know you'll get that audience from everywhere.
Yeah.
You could do a little event in Brampton and they come in there too.
Yeah.
Yo, that place had probably what, about
Yeah.
1,300 people?
It was
That
round.
little
Yeah.
place.
It was
13.
round
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah, 'cause they extended.
They've extended.
They
About 13.
Actually, they were turning out. Well, they had no choice
Yeah,
because
turn away mad people
yeah,
inside.
because they said that they got to the capacity and they don't want What?
Fire alarm.
Yeah, it's fire
Yeah.
to shut it down.
Fire Marshall.
Yeah, because somebody would have called and say, yo, they
they
over capacity
serious
and
about
they real serious. So the guy was like, yo,
But
we can't let
outside,
nobody else in.
Yeah.
Man could have come here with a shut it down.
But I think not every
Yeah, right there.
not every artist
Will come on
would
that.
have that same effect, you know.
Well,
Not
yeah.
every artist. No, he have I would say a list, a long list. A
Catalog.
hits, a
Yeah.
catalog, a hits.
Yeah.
No
But
way
this
he
is
could
why-
come and
But you
perform
see,
multiple.
right,
That's
you
why I
see.
ask you if this year is your breakout.
Yeah, the reason why I would say this year's my breakout here because this year I went to every major carnival.
I feel like you purposely
stamping
made
in.
it.
Yeah,
Made
and
it
if,
a duty
yeah,
to make it.
and if I did not go to your carnival this year, it was because I was previously booked.
Okay.
So obviously I can't do two
You
events.
can't be in
yeah.
the same place at the same two
Well,
places.
the
at
two
the same
places,
time.
yeah. So I kind of making up for them in the coming year. You know
So
what I
then
mean?
that lead me into the next question then, which is, I feel like again you purposely made a stamp this year to say, nothing passing me.
Yeah,
As much as you can do, you're going to do.
yeah,
Then last night, I talked to Mark.
yeah. With some control though, eh? Nah, man.
Last night, I talked to Marcus.
Yeah.
And Marcus I showed me say Shal will smash down 16 shows,
Yeah.
20 show.
Yeah, nah, but that's all one thing
They-
set up. Yeah, that's all. No,
I got
but you see, that's the thing. Remember, at first,
King, who the fuck does
no,
that shit?
yo, yeah, you see, that's the thing, right? Everybody have a
Like, when
culture,
I
right?
Mark last night, I'm going to say, yo, Marcus, you're lying.
All right, watch this, right? Like in the yard.
Yeah.
Let me say, like back in the day, because I remember us going to Jamaica, linking with Beanie, Bounty, that kind of thing, right? And we would roll with them. Even Cartel. At time we roll with Cartel. Me,
Free
Umba,
Robbers.
my partner, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Matt Similar, he was always good. My brother Umba, he was always good with
With
all
them.
the Jamaican artists.
Yeah.
Even bandsmen, everything, right?
Yeah.
So we would roll with them. A man might have a dance here, then he go drive and he'll go so, thing, link up with the Dan and them,
Yeah.
do so, boom, hit our next community. So let me say it's 3, right? I feel max for a night, right? But they're
And
just
that was
touching
back
it. Yeah, that was back then, right? Remember, our music was set up around the carnival, right?
Yeah.
So what happens is that because it was a seasonal vibe, no, it's not really seasonal.
It's all year round.
It's all year round. There's a carnival every month.
Yeah.
Some months you will have 3, 4 carnivals
Yeah.
in the month.
Yeah.
So once you pop in, you're always busy as a soca artist, you know. So yeah. So it's that kind of situation. All right. So Trinidad Carnival. I was telling them last night now.
Yeah.
The night of Army Fete. Army Fete is like a staple event in Trinidad and Tobago.
So
right?
everybody who's anybody, I'm assuming, got Army Fete.
Yeah, Army Fete is just it's just one of them fetes that for years,
Yeah.
like other fetes fell off.
Yeah.
That is still standing. That is still standing. They don't go nowhere. Still standing. Them up the right. So it's like that night of Army Fete. We call it Corporate Friday. It's a Friday night because events start from midday. Go straight into the night of Army Fete. And even after Army Fete, they still have events going on in different parts of the country. Yeah, so alright, so watch this, right? There was a year, the year with Trouble, when I had Trouble. This girl is Trouble, causing so much. Right. And the brethren who was ruling with at the point in time, he had a song called Action. So both of us, we were rolling with Marcus. Marcus was DJ, right? So we were rolling. That year, we did 22 events. That Friday, we did 22 events. And the reason why we couldn't do the other 5, we had 5 more to do. And the reason why we couldn't do them is because we had no voice. We had no, that was it. After Army,
Yeah, but Bridget, you
Army
jump
got the
up
last.
on chair and table and all kind of
Right.
fuckery when you are performing.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're not tired.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, it's a time watch me. Your adrenaline pumping.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean.
Yeah, but Trinis, I feel like pace is a part of the religion.
Yeah, man.
Real
Yeah.
talk. Like the priest bless you,
And
the cross and
said
say a W with pace.
Yeah.
Peace.
And then that's it. It'll just
Yeah.
keep going.
It's that kind of thing. So it's like a lot of corporate events flowing into like actual fetes.
Yeah.
Because companies would have events during the day. I'm talking about even the judiciary. You understand? They would have an event.
Yeah.
Schools.
Yeah.
Everybody have an event. So
How is it
ministries. So it's like you need to touch everybody. You need to and just
But then that
performances in different
lead
zones.
into a different thing because I remember, when was this? When was the last time you guys were here? Artist team was here, what, 3
weeks ago, yeah.
3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
We were here and we were saying, yo, the Trinidad corporate Trinidad, government Trinidad pulling funding from the carnival scene or the make of the carnival scene. But the corporate side seems to still be well invested in the artists as individuals.
I mean, you remember, it is part of the culture.
It's the culture.
It is the culture, right? The
But
carnival.
the debate about whether or not Trinidad actually own carnival still.
No, man. Like, everybody knows.
Trinidad is the Mecca.
Trinidad is carnival.
Trinidad and Tobago, Port of Spain is the Mecca Carnival. Everybody know that.
But you're doing a thing I know, Jamaica. Yeah, we're watching
Well,
that.
Jamaica too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jamaica. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But then at the same time,
Yeah.
the question then is, in Jamaica, for example, and I was saying it to them,
Yeah.
if you're not doing a soca party now, you're not getting a corporate sponsorship.
Yeah.
Like soca,
Because you see,
soca is very pleasing. It is
But it
very
wasn't like that.
marketable.
It wasn't
is
like
very
that all the time though.
palatable. Like
Yeah.
people can actually
right.
Yeah.
enjoy.
That's the
That
thing.
is how them view it.
Yeah,
So
no
to hear
disrespect to other genres or anything like
Yeah.
that. Because like us, yo, we come from a background where we love everything.
Thing,
Trinidad, yo, nobody can play more dancehall than Trinidad.
Exactly.
Facts.
That's what we
And I tell
You understand? Nobody
when a
can get
Jamaican
but
have a show, one of the first places he come to is Trinidad.
yeah, that's what you used
To
to
like
like
break the music
To
and
break,
everything.
yeah.
break the music. They get the most money from Trinidad
From
too.
Trinidad, yeah.
Like if it like you know, like certain territories would be like a major hub.
Yeah.
Trinidad is a major hub for it.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, but our music though, you remember reggae dancehall, struggle thing, streets thing. So you'll find different sounds and lyrics and that kind of thing. You know, and you know, corporate tends to kind of shy away from it.
Yeah.
But soca now it's naturally because it's fun music.
Yeah.
You know, happy music.
Free.
How you describe your music? Like your brand of music? Cause yes, it's soca, but it always have an energy. Like even Party We Love have an energy.
Yeah.
Splinter, yo, can I tell you something though? Fun fact, I
Yeah.
fucking hated Splinters when
You
I
lie.
heard it. I swear
You
to
lie.
God. Dog,
You
it was one of the worst.
Well,
It was
yo,
one of the worst fucking songs when I first heard it. I was like, yo, this man said Splinters. Mash it up, fine. I'm like, yo, we singing anything. Hear what catch me.
yo, that's the first time. Yo, that's the first
I'm a
time.
Jamaican though.
No,
I'm a
but
Jamaican
funny
and
enough,
I've
right,
known
right.
soca 6 years now. So
Yeah.
bear with me.
Yeah.
Only 6
Yeah.
years now we know soca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we literally in the party and it's me and a couple of my brethren them from Trinidad too.
Yeah.
And we're debating who have the top 10 songs.
Yeah.
And the man them says Splinters they are number 2 or 1. I'm like, what the fuck is a Splinter, dog? Like real talk.
Alright.
And then
Sorry.
I'm in a party and the fucking song come on.
And the party
Unaware.
come on.
Unaware. No,
Like
wait, no.
Splinters.
Unaware. And then we start.
Yeah.
And then you start hum the shit. You know that a fucking song reach your soul when you start hum the
Humming,
fucking
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That's how Splinters catch me. And then it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and then no it's Splinters.
You see? No, you do it.
Exactly. It's just, it's,
Yeah.
but it's what, when I first heard it, I'm like, yo, this song is so stupid. Why did Shal do that?
No, but you see, that's the thing. I don't know if it's because you're accustomed to. You see, a lot of people don't realize what Splinters did and the writing behind it, right? Like it was Problem Child who penned it, right? Because like we would talk back and forth. So he would know my direction, what I want for myself, that kind of thing, right? But he's like my main writer, right? I would help him, yo, I don't like that line there, let me flip it, you know, that kind of thing, but he's the main, right? The vibe it was like, I'm a big fan of Vibes Cartel. Cartel uses a lot of metaphors and similes to kind of bring across, you understand? That style of writing wasn't very present in soca.
Soca, yeah.
Soca is more, you know, that kind of way. That kind of way.
Yeah.
So it's like, when you hear, everybody know anytime we touch down with Splinters, dance special, fine. Yo, I educated people come up to me every day still.
Yeah.
Yo, Splinters, what is that?
So, what about Splinters?
Yeah, like, Splinters, what do you mean?
Yeah.
I said the song explains it.
Yeah.
Splinter. Fragment, right? Splinter, right? You chop a piece of wood,
Mash up.
right?
Yeah.
When I first
Splinters.
heard it, I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you know?
Okay.
And so I was like, what you have to do, you don't have to chop the wood, mash up the wood, whatever, to get the split. They're like, oh! I was like, yeah! Mash it up, fine. Because anytime we touch down is splinters.
Hear the line though that I think an introduction to a song is worth everything.
Yeah.
Party mash up again.
Yeah, that was it.
Hey.
That was it.
Yeah.
And you know, watch me, bro.
Catchy, right?
That made me think about Jenna Bones. Party mash up again. The same thing. And I was like, yo, this nigga found it.
Yeah.
I was like, you find it.
Yo, Noah Power was on Instagram like, cause I'm a boy, right?
Yeah.
And cause Noah, you know, obviously he lives in New York, so he into all Caribbean music, so he know what going on. Yo, he said that same thing because obviously he would have been following my career. Alright, this you Shal Marshall from Trinidad, Soca thing, alright, cool, whatever, you know? And yo, he was on Instagram, right? Like when he was like, Shal, you find it! You find it, Shal! Boom, buckle!
Yeah,
he was like, dog, you find it. That said it.
Yo, dog, if you go Jamaica right now,
Splinters is a favorite.
People now do this, you know, dog. People are boss.
Yeah.
But Splinters come out, like the place literally mash up now.
Yeah.
And to me, it was just like, yo, this fucking song crept up on me. Like, motherfucker. And I hated myself for like 2 seconds and
I
then...
think it's a Jamaican thing because my child mother is Jamaican and she hear me singing and she's like, what kind of shopping is singing?
Yeah.
She can't come on, she knows.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing.
Because
like,
it infectious almost, dog.
Yeah.
It infectious. And then last night, when you see the crowd react, here's another question, Matthew. You know how Kanye West and Jay-Z had the niggas in Paris?
Right, yeah.
Vibe going.
Yeah.
I have a theory. Last night you performed Splinters back to back. Maybe what, 4 times? 3-4 times? Like
Not twice, but obviously because they wanted it up here, just
You and Marcus ever take a run at it and say, yo, I could try and make a record of how long we can prolong this energy for?
Why, yo.
Oh yeah, I think the night in Next.
Oh yeah.
That was in the middle of Carnival, a
Yeah.
club in South Trinidad.
Yeah.
You do the song, we sing the song about 20 times.
Swear.
Wow.
Yeah.
Swear.
Back to back.
Bro.
Twice at the top and 18 times at the end. As soon as you try to walk off,
They say more.
they're singing it.
More and they sing it loud.
Yeah.
So imagine a club.
And we was late to reach our next step.
Because of that.
Yeah.
Bro, they begging me. They begging me. So like
Y'all never catch it on tape?
Yeah, it's a video.
yeah. It was on my gram kind of thing, but it would be somewhere in my phone. I have it. But and then it was that kind of event where I did not expect. What I mean, to get that kind of.
Yeah, because it's a club. It's a club.
Yeah,
It's a
yo.
club?
Yeah.
All right, so
Like
the guys
how
who
big
own.
like how big is
Like about 800 people.
That's big.
Yeah.
But it was
So
Ram.
good size.
Ram.
Yeah. Like the guy who owns it, right? And the guys who own it, Turkish now. So they there now, cause like they have a casino, that kind of thing running as well. And he was telling me, say, yo, cause he loved the song too. He told them that's the only soca song I like now.
Yeah.
You understand? So he used to be playing it in the car for carnival, whatever.
Yeah.
And he was saying, yo, we brought all kind of artists here, and nobody never get a response.
Yeah.
He was begging them, yo, you need to bring him back, thing, whatever. But I was like,
Yo,
couldn't
last
look
night when I saw
yeah. Nah, and it's a song like, yo,
energy.
yeah.
And it
You're
was
trying
like
to
a-
shake
like
it
a-
off, and it's not letting you, yo.
Nah, there was this chick at the front, literally,
Yeah.
in him skin, like, if him sweat dog, it drop in her mouth.
Yeah. She don't
I
mind.
swear.
She don't mind.
That's gross.
Yeah, she don't mind. Yeah.
I feel like
She wants
artists, I know some of y'all have songs where you're like, shit, I wish I never did this song, or I tired of performing this song. You feel like that's one of them songs that you get tired of performing?
Nah, well, not yet. Not yet. It happens by the 3rd year.
Yeah.
Or it could happen. To be real honest, sometimes I'm like, oh man, bro, yeah boy. Alright, like a promoter or whoever to pick you up at the airport, right? So naturally now, they will put on a CD or whatever and they're playing your song. I'm like, bro, I cool in here. Let's say, I say, yo, you can play with me one of your songs. I'm like, bro, I'm good.
Play some Travis Scott.
No, like it happens here. Like somewhere we went, boy. And the man,
Can you hang Ghana?
crank up Splinters loud in the car like that. Yo. dog is money. It's my song.
Yeah.
I love it. But
give me a break.
I'm cool. Yeah, because most times when you come in, off our flight, you're tired.
Yeah.
The night before,
You probably perform.
or you was in studio, or you didn't sleep that night because the flight was real early.
Yeah.
So you say, boy, let me go and sleep because I might miss my flight.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So, yo, you just be tired sometimes when you come into a zone now. And you come into a zone and I'm like, blah, yo, you're like, Dan, alright, cool, Dan, trust me, I sing it every day.
Yeah.
So,
You're good.
I'm good, don't worry.
I know the words.
Yeah, I know the words.
I know the words.
Nah, but I've spoken to other artists who said to me, yo, bro, I hate that song. I hate, like, their song. You understand? They'll watch you like, damn, I hated that song after a while. And then a couple of years after, I kind of accepted the fact that, boy, the song has done a lot for me. You know, what I'm gonna do, whatever. Kind of fall in love with it again.
Yeah. To me now again though.
But the thing is for me though, because it's like we are now going into 2019, Trinidad Carnival 2019, right? So obviously, Splinters is there, but you want your other songs now to start to come up and get that forward and get the length.
And that's exactly where it's going.
So if you realize last night, the Party We Love song,
I was just about to say that.
I stayed on it. Trying to teach them and drill it in them now.
Yeah. But if you realize something, it already caught.
Yeah.
That was crazy because you see in Toronto, dog, there was a time where you go to a party and you hear the DJs them consistently having to tell the crowd, you're going to get familiar with this song at some point. And the crowd usually standing around like,
I'm not feeling
I was telling my boy
but last night
Jason, I was telling that and I was telling him that. I say, yo, like Soca, I was making the comparison with like Drake, like let's say Drake, right? Because I was watching something on Instagram. Yo, he will release a song today, and if he performs it any night somewhere, the whole crowd know it word for word.
So true.
In a week, word for word.
But
like our music is like, you have to be like, yo, all in here this yet? Alright, yes, we Splinters, yes, but move on. I have new music. Let's move on. So it's take months. You'll be like, oh God, well, especially in certain zones. You'll be like, oh God, alright, I have new songs. You understand? But because of the magnitude of, well, for me, Splinters, I know I have to start and end. But very soon, I'm going to be starting, let's say, with Party We Love though. You understand? Because you have to jump out. Alright guys, new year, new gear.
Let me go. Shal Marshall overexposure? Because you had IShal going on this year too.
Yeah. I started that in New York. Yeah. Because you see, like, it's like, yo, God bless the child who has his own, right? So I realized that when you ask yourself, right, what are you making music for? Alright, you're making music to share to the people and that kind of thing, but you also want them to experience. You want to give them an experience of you now, not just you passing through a fete and then you're off. So I need to have an event where you could come and you hear all my music. Because it happens all the time now, where I would go to a venue, I would go somewhere, whichever part of the world it may be, and I would come off the stage and somebody in the crowd would be like, yo, but you didn't sing this. And I'm like, oh God. I say, but if I sing that, you alone in the crowd watching the show. you wouldn't even react now, like, yeah, I have a song. They go and stand up in the crowd and be like, yeah, that was a song. Take what one. So it looking like if everybody watching and I'm like, yo, you know this? What is this? I don't know this song. So I'm like, so you can't please everybody now. And some people would like song way back and I'd be like, yo.
You passed that.
I mean.
What Jay-Z said, if you like my old shit, buy my old album.
So, I mean, you find that kind of thing happening now. And like, I realize like, because of let's say Splinters, right? There's a lot of new people onto me now. So they won't necessarily know my older songs. They will know Splinters and maybe as far back as Famous and Dip, them tunes. But the older songs, nah, they're not too familiar.
Who you find connect most with the music? Like if you had to put yourself in a pocket and say, yo, this is my core demographic, this is my core base.
Like it has always been
Yeah, you know it's a Shal.
Girls.
Shal. But no, say I'm afraid for say. But no, say I'm afraid for say. I'm afraid for say. But last night.
I'm a heavy female audience.
Brother.
But I would say,
yo, Shal don't have a female audience. Shal have a cult. Real talk.
You want girl from?
You see, I was saying it since then. You see, yeah. Nah, but give thanks, sir.
You can see the future.
Yeah.
But last night, as I said, like I seen the music, I see the way people embrace it, I see, and I remember some of the songs that I became familiar with you from, and then you're here now, and I'm going to myself, why is Shal doing this? Or the other question was, what is Shal doing? Meaning, and I said it to you last night, and I said I was going to press you on it.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Shal look like him have a plan.
Yeah.
I feel like the radio thing,
Yeah.
you're almost over it. I feel so. I told you I was going to press you on it.
Yeah.
I feel like the way you're moving, the calculated steps that you're taking, because it's real calculated. If people not paying attention, it's really calculated. You're almost over radio.
Yeah. Well,
So what happening?
All right. Let me put it like this, right?
And I hope you can talk about it.
No. I mean, come on. Let me tell you something. I tell people I will do radio until I can't do it anymore. Like, my thing is, I am still there. Like, a lot of people thought I should have been done with radio years now. They're like, Dan, yeah, you full-fledged. You inside. You don't need radio, you know? But I still feel radio now for me is not even about a paycheck.
Yeah.
I didn't really get nothing from the radio. I didn't get no paycheck from the radio because I was outside the country so much.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
But I still feel like I have a contribution, or I still have something to add when it comes to radio. Because to me, anything in life, if you don't have anything to add, well, basically you're subtracting.
Yeah.
You know, so I still think that I'm needed there, because even now, like Marcus will tell you, artists coming into Trinidad for interviews, because we have a big thing on Ojo, where, you know, all right, come, share your new music, experiences, what you did for the year, that kind of thing. Same kind of conversation vibe. But obviously, because of time constraints, because it's an afternoon drive show, so a lot of sponsorship, that kind of thing, time taken up for different things, right? And we have major ad blocks and that kind of thing. So we have time constraints. So in 15-20 minutes, I have to try and get as much in. We don't have this kind of leisure where we could just speak openly and freely, that kind of thing, right? So what happens now is that most artists want to come to my show because they know there's no bias with me. I'm not slighting them in any way. And I will have back information that the rest wouldn't have. The other announcers wouldn't have, because I might have been on the same show that something happened. I know about the struggles behind the scene. You understand? Producer-wise,
So
writer-wise, whatever it is.
More like a brother.
I had the information and then realized now, Shal giving you the best interview because he is one of them that has information. So he could pull something out. Like, I remember a time I was talking to Mr. Killer. He came, the last interview I had with him, and he was like, hey boy, you remember that song? He's shocked that I brought up a song that he released, but it wasn't that popular. But I was like, I remember when he released this song and thing and whatever. He's like, Dan, you paying attention like that? I was like, yeah. You understand? So, I think I still have something to add, so that's why I will still do radio. Because I have something to add.
Is that mentality, I'm guessing, where you're pulling up?
And whether it be pulling up the new ones or endorsing the ones that they're already, you know, that kind of way. And, you know, if something needs to be highlighted, you highlight it, that kind of thing, You know, like, all we could do right now, naturally, as individuals, is share experiences, share certain things. Like, certain people will call me, and if we good, I will let them know why. For me, I think it's this way, or I think you should do it this way, do this, do that kind of thing. You know, you could still ask around, ask certain people who you feel you trust, that kind of thing, but I think you should go this direction. That's all you could do. You know that kind of way? Because you
And
remember the
even
day
as
I
an
still have
artist-
mind my business as well, eh?
And even
You
as
know?
an artist, for you to even decide to come out of yourself under that, that's very applaudable. Because
Yeah.
not a lot of people would. Because most
Yeah.
people saying, yo, nah, I gotta protect myself because I don't want you come in and try to fill
And
my
eat a
space
food
and
or-
all them things. It's a Caribbean fuck up mentality.
Yeah. Yup.
But then the next question now would be, Stanley, R.I.P. Stanley died last week. And we talk about legend, we talk about icon, we talk about legacy.
Right.
You're here today, approaching 2019. God forbid. And we got real serious. The place got real quiet.
Yeah, you started talking about it, yo, bro, you going this? You going this?
You know he's flying, right? Yeah. You know he's flying in that.
Oh shit! You see? You see?
Oh, this bad up, no.
No. Yo, trust me, nah.
You get nervous.
If I was supposed to go down, I'll go a long time. Trust me, no. They're not ready for me yet.
But God forbid, when
Yeah,
we talk about legacy, we talk about legacy and we talk about legend and we talk about icon. What you want people to
Maki
say?
talk mom now, huh?
Yeah.
What you want people to say about you?
Simple enough. Shal did it.
What up?
Y'all think that's all?
Yeah, Shal did it. Because you see, everybody has a story.
Oh, that's all.
Nobody see the struggle. They just see the glory now.
It's not true, no.
You understand? So
Talk
I
about
want,
them, Maki.
I want people to, when they go back and think about, nah boy, Shal, from the ISC, from them men who on the radio and them DJ who started sing, boy, Shal really do it.
Yeah.
Shal really prove them wrong.
Yeah.
You understand? Because
Why do we always
It
feel
would
like
be-
we got something to prove to people?
well, it's not necessarily to prove to people. It was me. If I was trying to prove to people that I could have done it, I would have done fail.
Yeah.
You understand? It was me, my self-belief, me knowing, I believe I could do this. I know I could do this.
Yeah.
So I was just, I had all my blinkers.
Yeah.
And I was just deflecting all
Everything
the negative
else,
and whatever
yeah.
and just going my way.
Yeah.
Still doing it now.
Yeah.
You understand? Because no matter what you do, you will always have haters.
Yeah.
Once you're doing something, you will have haters.
Yeah.
True.
Facts.
Yeah.
You could be the kindest, the best person in the world. Like some police be like, "Shall I man is an asshole and over thing." I'd be like, why am I an asshole? They'd be like, Danny, you just
You are.
you see my DG rolling with me every day. Like, yeah. But I don't know. I feel like sometimes you have to be an asshole boy for you to move.
And for you to maintain the focus, I guess.
Yeah. Because because a lot of people intimidated by your drive, a lot of people sometimes intimidated by your success. And some people will try to, in many different ways, hold you know.
Yeah.
And I just be like, yo, I have some friends who I come up with from back in the day and I say, yo, all the men supposed to be with me now, Jordan.
Yeah.
You understand?
How comes
All the men not with me.
Yeah.
You understand? And you see it all over their face, like they just like, hey, but this man really do it. You know that kind of way?
Yeah.
You see, anybody who, well, obviously somebody younger, you understand? And they really get into my story, they would understand that it's not just something to say, you know, but boy, yeah, do it and whatever. We have testimony that, yo, Shal, they fight Shal to the end, and he still do it.
Yeah.
So
you should
why you can't do it? So if you really love it, if you're really passionate about it, whatever you're doing in life, it doesn't have to be music. It don't have to be soca, you understand? It can be anything. If you really passionate and you feel you have the skill and the ability, you are capable of doing it, go after it.
You think about mentorship yet?
I've done it a couple times, but seriously on that level now. But I did it a couple times. No, I did it a couple times. Like I went to my old school, I went to other schools in the country, that kind of thing, and spoke to the young people in the school and that kind of thing.
Okay. Okay. So then, if after all is said and done, you're looking at how many years now? How many years of soca for you so far?
Could be a little more, a decade.
So 10 years of soca.
Yeah, or more.
Or more.
A little over 10 years.
You think you're legendary yet?
Nah, not yet. I will be though. Yeah.
Icon?
Yeah.
Icon
Just
right
wait.
now?
Not right now. I don't like the icon, and what I mean, it's almost like if, we have living legends right now. Like if we talk in soca, like Marshall Montano. Bungie. You understand? Yeah. Some would say Alison Hines. Who else, boy, would get that?
A legend tag.
Well, yeah, Super Blue. Super Blue.
Living legend.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, they did. And then now, you find, because we losing a lot of our icons, you know, and then they get in the accolades or they get in the recognition after the fact, you'd find now that people starting to recognize that, yo, we have some that living right now, and let's celebrate them now. Let's celebrate them while they're living.
Marshall has got him doctorate.
You understand? And we were talking about that, Marcus and I was talking about that coming up on the flight. You know, that kind of way is good to see, you know, men like Marshall getting that recognition. Like, yo, this man, he could have done other things. He could have been going on to be a chemical engineer or whatever it is in life, but he decided, yo, I want to do music. I want to do soca. You understand? You have people like Super Blue, you know, who went through his struggles and that kind of thing, and now Super is back full force and hitting them, you know? So, I mean, yo, I just want young people or people coming up, you know, to understand that if you really put your mind behind something and you can't, because I have some people who love things that don't love them back,
Fast.
You understand? Back in the day, Tamen had all the football gears. They looking the best.
They pass the ball to them.
But the football don't love them. What Americans would call soccer now. You understand? Men had the best gears. The socks, the boots, the kit, everything. They had the whole shebang.
Yeah, we're not even talking about in fashion sense. Yo, the brother you have the best shirts in your life. Yo, dog, this man I want some shirts sometimes, some pattern, and there was some intricate shit going on. And I say, yo, where the brother you find that shirt?
Actually, his cousin or family. He was the guy who put me on. Because you see, that's the next thing too, right? Like, it's only now you find like the females in soca, they will have little stylists and designers giving them stuff to wear. But like, I asked one of them, I was like, yo, why they don't style men, boy? They're like, cause men, like, what you could do with a man? You know, kind of way, with a female they could do more now. They were explaining to me, because I was saying, yo, why everybody's running on the females? To style them and design them.
So you have a stylist now or no?
Well, yeah, well, he kind of off and on. You understand? Like, if I have something major to do, or if I have many shows, and like a leaving show, I'll be like, boy, what happening now, boy? What kicking now? That's his boy called Frame now. Right? I think that's his family, right? Frame,
my cousin.
Frame is his family. So he'll be like, yo, Dan, there's what kicking right now. Bam, bam, put that together kind of thing, and then, well, I will just follow. You know, I would just kind of pattern the style kind of thing. I mean, I just pay attention too, but I ain't so much.
Put your own spin on it.
Yeah, I put my own spin on it because like right now, right? Like, I don't know why people don't be honest about that. Yo, the world changed now, Jed. Nobody don't care about, yo, I have a stylist. This one, I have writers, I have producers, I have people, come on. No man is island us.
I agree.
Man like this Pips thing where, I do everything. Bro, it's not like that again. Some of the biggest artists in the world don't do nothing. They just have to appear.
They're the face of the,
bro, they don't understand it, Jed. We still caught up on petty props and hype and rank now. Bro, it's not about that though. It's not about that. Because all of us can't be the face. You understand?
You imagine moments like this though in your career where
yo, let me tell you something.
People would be literally flocking to just be around you.
Let me tell you something, right? I always dreamt about the day that I would get to that status. And there was a point in time in the year, because it's like, I couldn't believe, like, they said, Shal is you. You know, that kind of way? It's you. It's during the carnival season I realized, yo, bro, nah, boy, like, it's me, boy. Because everybody, there's so many, and I am wary about that because I've seen it happen to artists.
Consumed by the hype thing. But then how you survive?
Because they think experience. No, watch this, right? You're the man right now. You are the hot song. Everybody loving you. All the girls running to you. Promoters, this one, that one. Yo, random people who you would never think would speak to you or whatever it is, interact with you on whatever level, they come into you. All corporate, this one, that one, that one. And you're like, wait, what the? You understand? If some people get it before their time, it consumes them. It destroys them. Because what they don't realize is, dog, you hot now.
One to next week.
One to next week, one to next year, you understand?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. But because of my experience, I've seen it over the years. I've seen artists have amazing years. And they didn't follow up the next year. And get mashed up down.
Yeah.
It destroyed them. So it was like, I was just watching them things over the years and just watching and learning and realizing, you really had to stay on it. You had to stay on your game.
Yeah.
You can't get consumed with all the, with all the hype and all the love and that kind of thing. Because a lot of the love does be fake love too. You understand? So
I think one of the things that I realized so far with you too is that you keep a squad around you. Like you keep a limited few around you all the time.
I'm not going to say that limited. Yo, most times you just Marcus and I roll. Facts. You understand?
Big up Marcus.
Yeah.
X-Base.
Yeah.
Foundation.
He's supposed to be in the frame, but he's not in the frame because he ate curry duck. He ate curry duck. I'm a little lightest too, but yeah, whatever. I'm trying to. Hey, wait now, is it time? I miss my flight. Nah. Well, yeah, you just.
Or I could call a man to carry a Trinidad if you mess up.
But
It'll be tough. Don't worry.
Hey, Sanjay. Nah, yeah.
But yeah, so Uber Soca Cruise then happened. Now we'll wrap it on this though.
Yeah.
From the standpoint, because I think all of this ties into who Shal is, the legacy, the people that him choose to move with, the people that him choose to influence him. Uber Soca Cruise happens, 2 weeks? Was 2 weeks on a boat?
Yeah, this year, because it was 2 cruises back to back. Yeah.
80.
Yeah.
How do you maintain, number one, the drive, the focus, the energy, and then the humility of it all? Like how do you do that? Because first vote Marcus was what? You said how much people? How much people on the first vote?
A little over 3,000.
Yeah. First boat had a little over 3,000. The second one was like close to 2,000 people. Yeah.
How you deal with that?
Nah.
Because I'm sure,
well, you see,
especially because you shot a music video.
Yeah. Well, Well, you see, here's the thing, right? And I didn't get home and wasn't seeing it.
Yeah.
Like, I was there. Fortunately, I was there for all. Right? So I was there for the first Uber Soca cruise, second, third, right? Splinters was shot on the second cruise.
Yeah.
Right? So from year one, I realized,
This is that thing.
yeah, boy, there's something building here. And going back to what I said earlier, right, in the conversation, whereas it have a lot of new people into soca and experiencing soca, and to them, and then I mean, it's people who, because the music is spreading to different people and different audiences all over.
Yeah.
There are people that might have gone to a cruise already, or this is their first cruise, so they're like, hey, this is perfect. I like the music, I want to see the artist, and I like cruising too. And here, cool, boom, right? Then they have new people like, all right, I don't mind listening to soca 24/7 for 4 or 5 days, and
Wait,
then
no dance I'll play? No reggae play?
nah, the first one no. Nah.
Uber Soca Cruise.
Right, first one I'm talking about.
Not jam rock, please. Not jam rock.
Make sure you know.
No, listen. Yadi, hold on. Yadi, hold on, Yadi. Remember they have, again, because there's a lot of new people who come in from different backgrounds, and like, so they have straight Americans on the soca vibe now, Yadis, everybody.
France.
Yeah, so what they do is that they have rooms for you to experience. So like some of the after parties, they will play. The after parties, they will mix it up. But it's not like long though. The DJs really ain't supposed to play the sets long, but the after parties, they will venture out of the genre and play different things. Right? So alright. But
the premise is we're giving soca 100%.
Yeah, soca is the mantra, right? So yeah, it basically, right, so I saw the opportunity and I realized, wait now. Hey boy, yo, how come nobody in?
People sleeping on this boat?
Yeah. I say, but this perfect.
Yeah.
Because you basically have an audience.
Yeah.
It's a different vibe than you shooting a video in your country. Yeah. Somebody sees that, everybody doesn't see Maracas, everybody see downtown Port of Spain, everybody see everything in that video already. Yeah. So it's like, what's new? Because a big thing for people, like what caught everybody with the video.
You was Soca pay you for that video?
No, but here it is. It helped both of us because they had an audience from all over the world.
Yeah.
And then I advertise the cruise to the world.
Ton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
especially put in the Haiti experience.
Yeah.
That pushed them a ton.
Yeah.
And then you say you're going to go back, people are probably like, yo, this man going to shoot part of a love video.
Yeah.
And then you dropped it at Miami.
Yeah.
After Miami.
Well, no. Miami Carnival was Miami Carnival. That is the video for Party We Love you're talking about. Yeah. Splinters that year, that was last year. So that was in, what was year 2, Marcus? It was Jamaica and Mexico.
Okay, Casimel.
Yeah, Casimel, Mexico. Yeah, so that was in Mexico. But what happened is that I saw the opportunity, I was like, this perfect. This perfect for video, why not? You understand?
Yeah, ambience is nice.
Yeah, the whole vibe.
Yeah.
Because people will walk up to me and say, Dan, you really shoot a video on a cruise ship? I was like, yeah. They're like, yo.
I see that today.
Yeah, that was a big thing. For some people, like, you shot a video on a cruise ship. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Is some of your I feel like you just challenge everything sometimes. You're just like, why not? Nobody not doing it.
Like,
why not?
Yeah.
Like you see,
first.
I don't want to talk too much, but like, boy, I just gonna do different things in the sense of I don't want to give away what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You know, cause
Yeah, but we need the exclusives now.
no, I know, no. But another thing about our art form. Oh
People
man, man will go into it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man want to say, oh yeah, that's what you're planning to do. But guess what? I'll do it first. Nah, I good. Nah, but yo, we talk about a lot of things out there, but you see, at the end, at some point in time, you need to spread your bread.
Yeah.
You need to spread your bread. Facts. You
So
understand?
5,000 people, Uber Soca cruise, great experience. You come off of that and then you just get right back to touring.
Yep, it's that kind of year, man.
So when you go stop? When do you get
Well,
a
it
break?
would never, I don't have no breaks.
Yeah.
No
How
breaks
do you
now.
see yourself
Hope
doing
not.
this? How many more years?
Until I close my eyes.
Until you close your eyes?
Yeah.
Alright, so pace right through.
Base.
Yeah.
Right now it's pace.
Yeah.
Why not?
As a
Why
culture.
not?
I think we have a lot of songs too that will live on for a long time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah,
I building a new catalog right now.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
Come on, hard,
yeah.
right? So before we stop this, let me tell you, new music, Party We Love. Well, you all should know Trending by now. That's on the Monkey Steel. Party We Love. That's on the kickstand rhythm, and the newest song, One Wine, Hot Wire Rhythm.
There was a girl literally whining up herself last night to one wine and the security had to be holding the fucking light thing.
Yeah.
Literally,
Yo, you know
the
something?
turn up
Yo,
light.
you know
You
something?
can't say yeah, you weren't even there.
No, but hey, as you talk about security, right? As you talk about security, right? You know one thing I noticed, Jed, about certain parts of North America, and it's something I do like. Like, yo, they don't realize you performing on stage, security move, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, last night there was probably like 4 of them up there.
On the stage,
Oh, yeah, but you have to
Big.
realize, if you see how the girls at the front of the stage were moving, I can understand.
No, but what I'm saying, right?
Them girls were
Bro.
like literally dog. When you walk off,
Here people don't realize,
at one
right?
point we think say one of the girls them take your jacket in the dog.
Yeah, but bro,
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? They were so excited to see me. Yeah. That's why the security didn't affect the vibe, but still it does. It did at the start because it's like, all right, you remember this thing is a science. I am on stage. I am mounting the stage. I doing my thing, I performing. But then these guys just stand up right, they stiff on the stage. Bro, they move now, man. Couple people watching them too.
Yeah.
Remember you watching everything
their
on
energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't be on the stage like that stiff, bro.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Well then go somewhere where they're not seeing all that.
Yeah.
You still doing your job, but yeah. I don't know. That's a thing.
Move to the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing that I see it happen sometimes in some clubs because of whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, yo, cool. I know you all want the look and the effect or whatever, but yo.
Yeah, but I use a party mash up again.
Yeah.
So security have a tight.
But the people that mash up the door outside,
Mashed
yo.
up that whole shit.
Yo, Dan, it's like,
Yo, last night was a vibe.
Yeah,
was a vibe.
yeah.
But give thanks. IronMan himself.
Yo,
Would he be Iron Man though? Like if we think about Marvel comics, could Shal be an Iron Man of like the industry.
He had a potential.
Him have the thing.
He had a potential. He have that.
Yo, Shal is
Yeah,
Iron Man
man.
now.
Resume speaks for itself. He have that.
I just have one more question. Do you have any more releases dropping for 2019?
Oh yes, have the second wave come in. The second wave.
When
First
should we
wave.
expect
Yeah.
that?
Those 3 songs, that was the first wave. The second wave come in. The second wave come in December. You know, sometime in December I feel. Yeah, I have at least 4 more songs to release.
Any more videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be close.
I shot one this year. I shot trending is on. I did trending on Uber Soca. I just had to finish it up and send it out. I'm gonna do one for one wine. I'm basically trying to do a video for every song.
For each song.
Cause this year I love all these songs I have.
Is there a Shal EP or Shal?
Yeah, that's coming to IShal. The same brand. So that brand when you hear IShal, well, I thought it best. My first album should be IShal. You know. I mean, when I came with the idea, like, IShal. Yeah,
is there a video or documentary experience behind it? Because I realize that you're traveling.
You know what?
I think a documentary.
That's something I slipped on.
Yeah, I think a documentary.
To be honest with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good vibe, yo.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool.
Yeah, I know.
I think we should get rights to that too, because it's.
No man, we talked about that. We don't try that. I'm trying to. Yo, man, keep
That is
Try to plug that.
Yo, get the release for us. Yo, big up yourself. Thank you. Hope you don't miss that.